It's a MeatEater podcast.
Welcome to MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins. I'm your host, Spencer Neuharth, and today we're joined by Randall, Hanzi, Alex, Roman, and Chili. This is a 10-round quiz show with questions from MeatEater's 4 verticals, which are hunting, fishing, conservation, and cooking. And there is a prize. MeatEater will donate $500 to the conservation organization of the winner's choosing. Now today, it is Randall versus Jabronis. That means it'll be the big bad Randall going up against the collective brains of Hanzi, Alex, Roman, and Chili. Now, Randall, we've done this in the past. You once went up against 6 Jabronis and lost. Mm-hmm. You went up against 3 Jabronis and won. Mm-hmm. Today, we're throwing 4 of our best Jabronis at you. How do you feel about your chances?
You know, I feel pretty good. I always feel pretty good coming in here. It's less exciting when it's a Jabroni game. Oh, just because I feel like the deck is stacked against me. But
less exciting then.
Yeah, I just I like to just play the old-fashioned way, mano y mano y mano y mano y mano. But why don't we get on with it?
Jabronis, how do you guys think you're going to do? Can you beat Randall?
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Randall's pretty easy to get under his skin a little bit. He just has to get one question wrong that he should have got right, and then it's all game over.
See, Chili, the problem is if the questions are easy enough for you to get right, I'll get them right too.
Okay, you silenced Chili. Jabronis,
I don't even want to be here right now.
Chili wanted to come out swinging and get into my head, and I just got into his head.
The turntables have turned.
Who is going to be your captain, Jabronis? Alex, you've got the whiteboard in front of you. Is it you?
I think he's the captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll write this stuff down. I don't know about captain, but sure.
How this game will work is when I ask a question, Randall will come up with his answer first. He will then lock it in. He'll put his whiteboard down. It will not change. And then you 4 Jabronis will have your chance to discuss aloud what you think it could be. Got it?
Cool.
All right. For the stat of the week this week, we're looking at the number 5. That's how many months it's been since I last forgot to do a correct answer review at the end of the show.
Professional.
If you don't recall, I implemented a fine back in June where I'd join a conservation group for every time I forgot to do the correct answer review going forward. And ever since then, I've yet to miss one. This development has been good for our listeners, but bad for conservation. So it's working. All right, no housekeeping today, so we can get to the trivia. Now, the Shelby Index for this episode is a 5, so I'm putting us on perfect score alert. And with that, we're on to the game of trivia. Play the drop, Phil.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything.
Suckers!
Randall also in an unfamiliar chair today. We'll see how this affects his gameplay.
Phil, am I still in the shot here?
Just barely. I'd say you're good.
I'm a visual learner, so I'd like to see the monitor, but I also can't show any of these jabronis my answers, so I'm
very tricky. Question 1, the topic is conservation, and as always, this will be multiple choice. Doug Burgum, the current Secretary of the Interior, is the former governor of this state. Is it New Mexico, Indiana, Georgia, or North Dakota? Randall already has his answer, didn't even need the choices. So Jabronis, you can now, yeah, that's right. You talk aloud what you think it could be. Doug Burgum, the current Secretary of the Interior, is the former governor of this state. New Mexico, Indiana, Georgia, North Dakota. What do we think, Jabronis?
I'm like 98% positive. I just wanted to.
Oh, no, then that's great.
98% positive.
Send it, dude.
What do you think it is?
North Dakota.
Okay, and no one is putting up a fight.
Negative.
Alex.
Does anybody have any?
That was my guess.
That was also my
but I don't know.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 Jabronis are thinking North Dakota. Doug Burgum, the current Secretary of the Interior, is the former governor of this state. Is it New Mexico, Indiana, Georgia, or North Dakota?
Final answer, guys?
Final answer.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have the Jabronis and Randall saying North Dakota. They got it. The correct answer is North Dakota. Berger
job,
was
Randall.
North Dakota's governor from
job.
2016 to 2024. He launched a presidential campaign in 2023, but withdrew a few months later to become Donald Trump's advisor on energy policy. As the 55th Secretary of the Interior, he oversees the management of 480 million acres of public land and 70,000 federal employees. Question 2, the topic is cooking. This next great question is via Leland Hart. This 7-letter word is defined as, quote, a Japanese delicacy consisting of fresh raw fish or meat sliced into thin pieces and often eaten with soy sauce. Randall already locked in his answer again. So, Jabronis, you can now discuss what you think.
Sashimi?
Yeah.
Sashimi. Yeah.
This
spell that?
7-letter word is defined as
S-A-S-H-I-M-I, I believe.
a Japanese delicacy consisting of
IMI?
fresh raw
IMI.
fish or meat sliced into thin pieces
Yep.
and often eaten with soy sauce.
Roman, did you have something to add?
I was just gonna say thank you, Spencer, for picking this guy's question because I see him on Radio Live so often.
Oh, yeah, Leland.
He emails us
Leland,
pretty
a
often.
great contributor.
He's the man.
Friend
to
of the program.
Trivia and radio. Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Randall says sashimi. Jabronis say sashimi. The correct answer is sashimi. Sashimi is most commonly seafood, but is sometimes a type of red meat, according to a Japanese food guide. It's the diner's responsibility to fill their personal dish with soy sauce, and it's good manners to only pour as much as you need. Sashimi is also occasionally served with wasabi or ground ginger. Any strong takes on sashimi in here?
Love sashimi.
As what?
But I don't think it should be dipped necessarily. I think
Oh.
I've come to the understanding that like a slight wipe with soy sauce is
How do you accomplish that?
a nice way to go. So you don't overdo the fish. You want to taste the fish,
But
right?
how do you do a wipe of soy sauce?
You could like just take your finger and dunk it in, and that's what I see the omakase, the like sushi counter guys do, the
Really?
chefs. So I figure I'll just copy them.
I trust you,
I
Hanzi.
don't know. That seems like just copy till I win, right?
Has anyone
Blowing
done
my
with
mind.
venison? Venison sashimi? No.
No, we do tartare
Mm,
if we're doing raw.
okay. Question 3. The topic is wildlife. Real estate agent Kathy pees on the hand of registered nurse John after he gets stung by a sea urchin in a 2002 episode of this show.
Hanzi.
This is question 3.
You're
The
the film guy.
topic is wildlife.
Film.
Real estate agent
Not
Kathy
crap.
pees on the hand of registered nurse John after he gets stung by a sea urchin in a 2002 episode of this show. Randall, is your answer locked in?
Is my board on the table?
Okay, Jabronis, what do you think it could be? We have a confident Randall over here.
Not really.
No.
I just have an answer.
The podcast audience doesn't know unless you slam it down Brody style.
Oh,
as
they
hard
hate
as you
that.
can.
They hate that.
do not
This is
like
a
that.
just a guess, but wasn't Baywatch out then? I'm just connecting the dots. Sea urchin pissing on somebody. Baywatch.
I don't think it's
Baywatch
Like
still.
lifeguards.
The sea urchin isn't pissing. Can we use that? Or should we say peeing?
I guess
like
we'll
pissing.
find out. Yeah. Real estate agent Kathy pees on the hand of registered nurse John after he gets stung by a sea urchin in a 2002 episode of this show.
Yes, he used peas in the question. Probably
Nurse
stick to
John.
that.
Is it a doctor show? Maybe.
no impact, no idea.
I can't believe Randall knows this.
I feel like it's a reality TV.
I'm going to be
agreed.
entertained to watch Randall's face as you guys discuss.
Is
because
this
maybe he has
Survivor?
a tell over here?
I think it might be Survivor.
Survivor, Naked and Afraid.
Ooh,
I'm gonna.
Want to go with Survivor? Sounds good.
What is that?
Naked and Afraid.
That's the Survivor theme song.
Survivor's older, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I.
Let's
Oh,
go
we-
with Survivor.
we're gonna
I say
need to
Survivor's
hear
a good
a
one.
second version of that later, Phil.
No, I think it'll become problematic.
Because I think
if
they
keep
always
saying-
they always like refer to like the contestants as like real estate agent or
Their
whatever.
job.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
yeah. Go Survivor.
Again,
Yeah,
question
I like it.
3. Real estate agent Kathy pees on the hand
that make
of
you nervous?
registered
Is that-
nurse John
Does that make you nervous
after
there,
he
Randall?
gets stung by a sea urchin in a 2002 episode of this show. Is everybody ready?
Doesn't make me nervous. It disappoints me.
Does it?
Go ahead and reveal your answers. The Jabronis say Survivor. Randall says Survivor.
Well done, guys.
The correct answer is Survivor.
Well done.
Sweet.
You guys got it.
I was hoping you were going to go down the medical route and end up at House MD.
Thought about it.
Yeah,
It's either
ER.
that or the Grays one.
The sea urchin sting happens in season 4 while John is spearfishing in French Polynesia. He complains of intense pain and begs his fellow survivors to pee on him. Pascal tries first, but is unable to muster any urine. Then Kathy splashes into action and squats over John's arm. John feels immediate relief and declares the wound healed. However, Scientific American magazine says that urine's healing powers on animal stings is just a myth. Here is that clip from Survivor.
Oh, good.
I need somebody who has to pee. I need somebody who can pee on my hand.
Look at that guy running toward it. He's like, here I come to save the day.
Pascal went out to try to pee, and he did that performance anxiety thing, I think. So it just was good timing that I had to go to the bathroom. This is gross, but...
I don't care. Just pee on.
Hey, man, put it under there.
Okay. I don't know where my hand is. Okay.
Get it out.
Okay.
I mean, that could have been like peroxide as far as I'm concerned. I didn't even think of it being weird that she was squatting down and I had my hand between her legs.
Let's see, you had to go to the bathroom.
Whoa.
I mean, it was like, do what it takes to make you feel good. I don't care what you have to do.
Thank you.
Finally, when I think I was pulling up my pants, I suddenly got very embarrassed. But it made me feel good. At least I performed in the Call of Duty.
Saved his life. Huh. You military boys, do you ever learn anything about peeing on wounds? They say do it, don't do it, don't address it. Nothing.
For listeners,
Alex's face.
Alex's face is gold.
Okay. Question 4. The topic.
Anybody
is
ever
hunting.
pull the old fake sea urchin sting trick?
I did have
Yeah.
somebody piss in my canteen early in my contract.
Okay,
and
not
didn't
related
know.
to an
No,
animal
not
sting,
related.
though.
That's just standard.
That's just good fun right there.
Standard. Yeah, maybe we need to consider that registered nurse John was just a pervert.
Yeah.
Question 4, the topic is hunting. Elpo, Beggin, Dental Life, Busy Bone, and Dog Chow are all owned by this company. Randall with another quick answer. Elpo, Beggin, Dental Life, Busy Bone, and Dog Chow are all owned by this
I feel like
company.
this is a
Now,
Hanzi question.
Randall
Oh,
still
man.
has the whiteboard in his hand, so don't say anything quite yet, Jabronis. Okay, he's locked in his answer. Jabronis, what do we think it could be?
So, well, begin's like the bacon strips, right? With
Yeah.
the old dog and the bacon
Yep.
BS. All right.
It's pretty much the shittiest dog food on this list. I
Really?
shouldn't say that out.
But Purina,
Crappiest.
I'm just thinking about Purina.
I doesn't seem like I can connect any of these to Purina in my head.
Purina dog.
But Milkbone? I mean, is that like that's a name brand, or are they just treats? I don't know.
Oh,
Elpo, Beggin, Dental Life, Busy Bone, and
And I think
Dog
of
Chow.
Purina is just
Are all
food,
owned
and
by this
Alpo is
company.
food, and so I don't know if do they have competing.
I don't think of Purina as like top tier dog food, and that's what I think of when I look at those four. Like I think of like just the stuff you
Purina.
can buy anywhere.
maybe Milkbone though.
Milkbone?
I don't know.
It's got an average Joe sound to it. Milkbone.
But then you got Busy Bone too. It's like, is that?
Hanzi owns a dog. Chili, do you own a dog?
Negative.
Alex owns a dog. Roman, do you own a dog?
No, sir.
Okay, 2 out of the 4 Jabronis.
Is this Busy Bone one of the bone thugs?
Like
bet
he
he
turn
spells it
around and
different.
ask
In
Yeah.
Harmony?
Yeah, Bone Thugs in
B-I-Z-Y.
Harmony.
Yeah.
Cleveland Musical Act.
Elpo,
These are
Beggin,
the
Dental
days of
Life,
our
Busy
lives,
Bone, and
our
Dog
lives.
Chow are all owned by this company.
What are
Jabronis, what are
going
we
with,
thinking?
guys?
Jeez.
Part of me wants to go with Purina. That's like my guess, but because I think of Purina as owning a lot.
Yeah, that's a point.
But you're saying Milkbone.
Well, I just know them as a treat, I guess. So that may, I don't know.
You want to go with
Maybe Purina.
Milkbone?
Maybe. Do we have a?
What do you want to say, Roman?
Either one of those.
They're all treats.
Roman doesn't own a dog.
Blue Diamond.
I think you made a valid point, Spencer, that this one man owns as many dogs as the 4 of us do.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I didn't consider that. How many dogs do you have now, Randall?
3.
3.
I forgot it was
We're
3.
a Kirkland family.
Oh, same here.
We used to feed them.
I'd say
we used to feed them
sixes,
all
with
the
me.
same food, and now we're feeding
either
them
or.
weight control food.
I don't know.
It's going well
Milk
though.
bone?
Good.
Milk bone.
Jabronis, we're going to need you to lock in an
All right.
answer.
Don't yell at me.
Milk bone.
Like Alex is looking at Hanzi.
Sure.
You better not screw this up.
Randall, do you know this one?
No, I don't.
Okay, Jabronis, are you ready?
You're having second thoughts, Alex.
What are we doing?
Are you ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Randall saying, what's that say?
Iams.
That's
always a good that's always a good sign.
Jabroni say Milkbone. The correct
Purina.
answer is Purina.
Yeah. As soon as I said it, I know I was wrong. And they were right.
Or Nestle, because
We said we're Tacoma.
Purina owns those brands and Nestle owns Purina.
Mm.
Purina was founded in 1894 in St. Louis. The conglomerate owns dozens of brands, some of which they created and others that they acquired. Purina became one of Nestle's fastest growing businesses in the last 20 years as pet owners have shown more willingness to spend money on dogs and cats. It's now Nestle's most profitable division after pharmaceuticals. Question 5. The topic is woodsmanship. This word is defined as the partly decayed organic matter on the forest floor and also happens to be a famous fictional beer. This word is defined as the partly decayed organic matter on the forest floor and also happens to be a famous fictional beer. Randall has his answer locked in. Jabronis, what do we think?
Chili, what do you guys
Duff.
think about this? Would you pass me another marker?
What's it
No,
called?
dude.
Pretty confident. This is Duff.
This is a competition.
DUFF.
Yeah, as in like Duff beer from the
Simpsons.
Simpsons, and then Pine Needle Duff.
See, my mind went to Schlitz's off of Beer Fest.
6 Schlitzes.
But I actually think Schlitz is a beer.
Schlitz is
Schlitz
a
is a
real
beer.
beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
This word is defined as the partly decayed organic matter on the forest floor and also happens to
Duff,
be a
Duff
famous
sounds like something that would be
fictional
a
Yeah.
beer.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident on this one.
Hanzi's got the feeling.
I trust Hanzi for this.
King Jabroni Alex.
I certainly
writing
didn't.
down their
Oh, now he's
Succeed
King
on the
Jabroni.
Purina.
Go
He
ahead
was
and
Captain
reveal your
Jabroni.
answers. Jabronis and Randall say Duff. They got it. The correct
Well done,
answer
Hanzi.
is Duff. Duff can consist of leaves, pine needles, branches, bark, and rotting wood. A healthy layer of Duff is good for soil, bacteria, and invertebrates, but too much of it can cause problems. Occasional forest fires are the best way to ensure a healthy Duff layer. As for the Simpsons beer, they picked the name Duff because it's a synonym for butt, saying, quote, Duff is a beer for people who sit on their fat ass all day. There we go. All right, we're halfway through the game of trivia. Phil, give us a scoreboard update.
Jeez.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Purina answer they neglected to choose did not separate the two teams. Randall and the Jabronis are tied up with 4 points apiece at halftime.
All right. Very
Nail
exciting.
biter.
No perfect
Phil, the
game.
wording on that really stung a little bit.
I was kind of struggling with the wording in real time. You could probably hear it, but I got there. We did it.
Can we crank this up a little bit?
Crank
Go
one
to
up.
all Madden
The
on some of these
difficulty? Oh,
questions.
okay, we'll see how it goes. Question 6. The topic is wildlife. And this next great question is via Julio Aldama. The Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is located in this state, is the world's only aquarium to successfully display a great white shark. Randall has his answer. Jabronis, what do we think it could be?
California.
The Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is located in this state, is the world's only aquarium to successfully display a great white shark.
It's
You
the only
believe that,
Monterey
Phil?
Bay I know.
Do I believe which part?
Do you believe that's a question? I mean, can you believe that's a question that's being asked? No offense to Julio.
I'm an impartial participant over here.
Randall, if you got
Go
that
ahead
Purina one right,
and
you would be in the
reveal
lead.
your answers.
so would you.
Randall and Jabroni say California. They got it. The correct answer is California. Great whites struggle in captivity because of their need for vast open water. Failed attempts usually result in the sharks bumping up against the tank walls and refusing to eat. Monterey Bay Aquarium got their first great white in 2004, which they housed and studied for 6 months before returning to the ocean. They've successfully done the same to a half dozen more great whites since then. Monterey Bay was named America's best aquarium by Forbes earlier this year.
Spencer, earlier when you mentioned the sharks bumping into the tanks, I laughed, and I don't want to give people the wrong impression. I've just been thinking a lot about the episode of Flight of the Conchords where Jermaine appears as David Bowie, and he recommends that Britt wear an eye patch, and he bumps into the doors. So I didn't want anybody to think that I was being insensitive to the plight of great whites in captivity.
People were concerned.
But the audience who's watching would see me chuckle when you say that.
We were gonna you don't want to be an anti-great white.
No. I'm fine with sharks.
We were going to lose some randomals because
a
randomal loves an aquarium.
But Flight of the Conchords fans, you can join the movement now.
Bowie's in spy.
Oh no, Bowie's bumped into another door.
Question 7, the topic is fishing. This annual, which creates a fishing calendar based on moon phase and zodiac sign, announced that they'll publish their final issue in 2026. This is the first one that has slowed down Randall yet. Even on the Purina answer, he confidently wrote that down, but he still has not come up with anything yet. For this annual, which creates a fishing calendar based on moon phase and zodiac sign, announced that they'll publish their final issue in 2026. Randall wrote something down, but he's now reaching for his eraser. Jabronis, you're going to have to wait until he is locked in his guess. This annual, which creates a fishing calendar based on moon phase and zodiac sign, announced that they'll publish their final issue in 2026. Randall, you good?
I got some clarification.
All right, Jabronis, what are we looking for?
Annual is like a publication.
Everything you need to know is in this question.
So the only thing I can think of is the Farmer's Almanac here, as far as like being an annual publication and not like a monthly or a quarterly.
Works for me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm cool with that.
This annual, which creates a fishing calendar based on moon phase and zodiac sign, announced that they'll publish their final issue in 2026.
Farmer's Almanac.
Send it.
I like it. I like Randall's face right now when I say it.
King Jabroni was monitoring Randall as he said that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna.
I
kind of refuse to believe that the Farmer's Almanac's gonna cease in 2026.
I know
It's also an interesting tie-in with fishing, right?
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of as an annual, I guess. So,
Jabronis, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. Jabroni saying Farmer's Almanac. Randall says Sportsman's Almanac. The correct answer is the Farmer's Almanac. The Jabronis
Suck it!
take advantage of Randall getting that one wrong.
Under your skin.
so is the Sportsman's Almanac a real thing?
I don't know.
I don't think that.
I
mean,
thought
maybe
outside
some
of that.
hyper local thing that
I
existed.
thought outside of. I didn't think widely enough.
The Farmer's Almanac,
I'm just
not to be
curious,
confused with the
No,
old
it's
Farmer's
a good
Almanac,
question.
has been in publication since 1818. They announced on November 6th that their next issue will be their final issue after a 208-year run. Their fishing calendar rates each day as being poor, fair, good, or best. According to them, there are only 7 best days left in 2025 for fishing. Those are November 27th and 28th, December 5th and 6th, and December 24th through the 26th. So if you like the Farmer's Almanac, only 7 days left of really good fishing.
Does it specify
for this
what
year.
you're fishing for on those days?
I mean, you're asking too many questions at that point. So no, it doesn't specify anything. Their zodiac calendar for fishing does not concern whether it's a largemouth, a catfish, or a tarpon. Question 8. The topic is conservation. Randall, were you close on that one? Had you considered Farmer's Almanac?
No. I thought of Almanac, and I was going to either write Fisherman's Almanac or Sportsman's Almanac, and figured it was whatever.
Hanzi saved you guys. Hanzi, you seem like someone who would respect the Farmer's Almanac and listen to them about when you should plant your strawberries.
You know, I do occasionally just Google up Farmer's Almanac for the winter
Some
season.
good old people.
I want to
wisdom
know
in
how
there.
much I'm going to be plowing.
Has Hanzi won before?
He won an all Jabronis tournament in the past. Yeah. So Hanzi's a good
I
Jabroni.
was just wondering if this was an actual
If this is a
Jabroni
setup,
episode.
if you're being
Hanzi's playing a strong game, and if they'd gotten Purina, if they just listened to Hanzi, Oh no, you were milk
No,
bone,
I
man.
was. I was.
You were
I
just too
steered-
deferential.
I steered incorrectly.
I'm trying to pick apart the dynamic here.
We've got 3 questions.
I'm trying to turn you against one
Randall's
another.
crushing tape in the locker room.
We could start picking apart the dynamic over here as an alternative.
No, how's that taste? How's that taste? All that food that Spencer's chewing up for you and spitting into your mouth.
You think I'm baby birding him some questions?
Yeah.
Question 8, the topic is conservation. This next great question is via Jeff Shannon. Name one of the 3 countries with the highest population of African elephants. We have stopped Randall in his tracks yet again. Name one of the 3 countries with the highest population of African elephants. Randall has his answer locked in. Jabronis, what do we think it could be?
Kenya.
Did you see my board?
That crossed my mind.
You're looking over.
I'm thinking about Eastern Africa.
Yeah.
Kenya. Was it Namibia?
Namibia.
Kenya comes to my mind. I think about elephants. I think about Kenya.
Roman chili?
Kenya sounds great.
I like Kenya. I'm trying to think of Spencer's brain and with Steve being over there, if that would be related to this question.
But it's not Spencer's question.
This was
Zimbabwe?
Jeff Shannon
Is that
who
a-
sent this question.
Does Zimbabwe have a? Is that a?
Zimbabwe could be
Would that
one.
be an elephant-rich environment? I
Name
don't-
one of 3 countries with the highest population
go
of
with our
African
first
elephants.
Yeah, and we've got
Agreed.
3. We had
I
at
mean,
least
we're in the
3
lead. We're in the lead.
consensus.
We should
Roman,
be
did you?
following our gut, right?
Yeah.
First answer is
Did
Kenya.
you? Did you also feel that?
It's speaking to me, sure.
Okay.
Did you feel that too?
You're vibing with.
We going with Kenya?
Kenya.
King Jabroni is writing down his answer after Randall accused them of watching his answer.
Well,
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have both players saying Kenya. Nobody got it.
Oh!
The 3 countries are Botswana, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. So Hanzi again had one of them. According to the IUCN,
That's good.
Botswana has 130,000 elephants, Zimbabwe has 65,000, and Tanzania has 60,000. Those 3 countries have over half of the world's African elephant population. All right, Phil, let's get a scoreboard update.
Shoot.
Looks good.
Jabronis have pulled ahead by 1 point since the last scoreboard update. They have 6 points, and Randall is behind them with 5.
2 questions to go. Question 9, the topic is hunting. Some mature bucks are said to have this type of nose, which Penn State describes as being hooked with a prominent bridge. Randall has his answer locked in. Jabronis, what do we think?
It's Roman nose.
Roman nose?
Agreed. That's what I was going to say.
Some mature
it's not
bucks are
aquiline?
said to have this type of nose, which Penn State describes as being hooked
Another type of nose.
with a prominent bridge. Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have the Jabronis and Randall saying Roman. That is the correct answer. Roman knows.
Well
I
done.
didn't even consider that Roman would be here playing
Oh,
when
I
I
thought you
asked
were
the
being
question.
cute.
I was not. Roman, congratulations for knowing Roman knows. Good on you. In general, it's said that deer with a narrow, long nose are younger, while deer with a short, broad nose are older. The science behind this theory is shaky at best, though. If there is truth to mature bucks having Roman noses, it's likely from cartilage in the muzzle getting saggy over time. Here's a picture of a textbook Roman nose.
Is there other kinds of prominent noses?
Among deer or just in general?
Not really among
Yeah, in the
deer.
deer world.
No, it's a Roman nose or not a Roman nose, and that's it. All right, here's the correct answer review so far. 1 was North Dakota, 2, sashimi, 3, Survivor, 4, Purina or Nestle, 5, Duff, 6, California, 7, Farmer's Almanac, 8, Botswana, Tanzania, or Zimbabwe, 9 was a Roman nose. And going into question 10, we have the Jabronis leading Randall by 1 point. Question 10, the topic is ecology. This is our listener question of the week, which was won by John Geiss. For sending this great question, John is going to get a board game signed by the crew. If you want a chance to win the listener question of the week, then send your question to trivia@themeateater.com. This type of 8-letter well, which brings groundwater to the surface without pumping it, is often used by land managers to provide wildlife with water. If the Jabronis can get this right, they will win it because they have a 1-point lead on Randall. This type of 8-letter well, which brings groundwater to the surface without pumping it, is often used by land managers to provide wildlife with water. I see some counting happening on the Jabroni fingers. Hanzi, do you know it?
I think I might.
Okay.
I think I'm like 80%.
Randall, still looking at his
hot.
hangman dashes.
No, I don't do that.
No, he doesn't. Okay,
I
sorry.
just count in my head.
Like a grown-up.
Yeah.
I'm
type
not ashamed of this.
eight-letter
That would have been
well,
a great one, Phil.
which brings
wish I'd
groundwater
thought
to
of
the
that.
surface without
Yeah.
pumping it, is often used by land managers to provide wildlife with habitat. And Hanzi is 80% sure that he knows it. You have an 8-letter word, Hanzi.
I do. Yeah, it
Okay.
might not be right, but it
Wow.
is close.
Mm.
If it isn't right,
Randall, still thinking.
Oh.
The final question. This type of 8-letter well, which brings groundwater to the surface without pumping it, is often used by land managers to provide wildlife with water. You other 3 Jabronis, are you going to have any resistance to Hanzi's answer?
Negative.
No.
No.
Okay. Do you guys know it? Could you 3 come up with it?
Not ringing a bell.
No. Okay. Randall, do you have an 8-letter word? His answer is locked in.
I do have 8
Hanzi, what
letters.
do you think it is?
okay. So I think it's my Aunt Ruthie who was like 87 years
I
old.
think that's
had-
more than 8 letters.
Had one of these on her property, and she was known as the walleye queen of Indian River in northern Michigan. She was a badass.
Very good.
She had an artesian well on her property, which I believe is what this is.
Sounds right to me.
What was she known as?
Artesian. She's a walleye queen.
The walleye
And
queen.
she fished for walleyes like every day, all season long, every year, almost until she died. So
Good for her, the
Yeah.
walleye queen.
Yeah.
All right, Jabronis, you ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Randall and the Jabronis saying artesian well. That's correct. It's the artesian wells, meaning the Jabronis beat Randall by 1 point. Well done, Jabronis. Artesian wells are tapped into confined aquifers that contain enough pressure to bring water to the surface all on their own. These wells are usually deeper than other wells and in a layer of rock that's impermeable. Because of their consistent output, artesian wells are often used to water livestock, wildlife, and entire ponds. Was there some lore around the Walleye Queen's artesian well? Was it like the best drinking water
Oh,
that you'd ever
it was
had?
delicious.
Yeah.
It was great
Always
water.
cold?
Always cold.
Always
you know,
clean?
Yep. Beautiful.
Randall, you knew that one. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
It took you a minute, though, to come up with artesian
Yeah, I got
well.
there.
Yeah.
No, I have a bad attitude today. So sorry if I'm taking it out on you guys. It was a
Jabronis,
fun game.
what are you four going to do with
Wish
the
I'd won.
$500 today? Okay.
BHA?
Finally, Chili answers a question.
I answered questions.
I think BHA is a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing a heck of a lot of work right now. And
It's hunting season.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Papa
Jabronis?
Cal will be happy.
Papa Cow will be happy.
$500 going to BHA via the Jabronis. 4 Jabronis, maybe too much for you, Randall.
No,
you can
I'll
handle
just-
3 Jabronis.
Give me some like technical hard questions and leave Hanzi out of it.
Okay. I mean, I think you got 3 wrong today, or 2 wrong.
I know, and it's
So-
just dumb. You know,
Yeah.
just dumb.
Mhm.
Man.
Purina,
Farmer's Almanac.
Kenya. The funny thing is, this always this ruins things for me because now whenever I go to the grocery store and I happen to find myself in the pet food aisle, I'm going to look at a bag of Purina and I'm going to think about losing today.
Mhm.
Subsidiary of the Nestle Corporation.
Yeah, every time I look at a Crunch bar,
Thanks.
Love a Crunch Bar.
But I am going to have to look into their pharmaceutical offerings. That was interesting.
All right, well done, Jabronis.
Love you guys.
Better luck next time, Randall. Join us next week for more MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins.
Yeah, Spencer from South Dakota, he's the host. Using those smooth, mellow tones, he lays them questions down. And he likes taking those 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And he's an avid amateur rock hound.